And then before we finish, I really want to get into when you hit your head against the wall, when you stubbed your toe. Because all of it's not been a bed of roses. Like, because you had to take no for vitamins. Everybody's not just saying yes to you because you're Alex Rodriguez. They're like, hey man, you're a baseball player. Go on over there. You had to earn your seat at the table.
Yeah. Great question. So first of all, Magic Johnson was my kind of my beacon of inspiration. I mean, he gave me an opportunity to say, he gave me a role model. And Magic Johnson is such an incredible person. You know, he's one of the greatest basketball players of all time, one of the GOATs, right? 5-time world champion, MVPs, you know, a gazillion-dollar smile. But when you meet Magic, he's even more inspirational. And he's such a good man that he sat down with me for 3 hours and basically gave me a roadmap. And I had 9 pages of notes. And I said, Magic, we were supposed to meet years later for 30 minutes. Why did you give me 3 hours and cancel dinner with Cookie? He said, you know what? Because you're one of the first athletes, if not the only one, that came with a notebook. You came on time. You were asking good questions. And you had like 10 pages of notes. And I thought that was interesting. But because he's a man of color, I saw a path and an inspiration of someone who could be a Hall of Fame basketball player and then be a Hall of Fame businessman in the boardroom.
That's
right. So
that
was a pathway. When you look at A-Rod Corp, we have over 500 employees. We call them team members. 85% of those are minorities, men of color, black skin, brown skin, women. And I was inspired by my mother because my mother never had an opportunity to invest with Warren Buffett or Blackstone or KKR. Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan wouldn't even take her calls. So as I think about our investment, if we make an investment of $10 million into a company, every person on my team has an opportunity, even if it's $2,000, to invest with me, pro rata with me, right?
Pro rata, side by side.
Side by side, right? And my value, no promote, no fees, because I want everybody on my team to have a path to having a better life. And the way you have a better life, as we talked about, is by having more assets and less liabilities. A liability is a car, an asset is a house, is a multifamily, is a part of a business that generates cash flow. Another way of saying it, John, for your audience, is what is the difference between a liability and an asset? Liability takes money out of your pocket every month, like your home, and an asset puts money in your pocket every month, like a multifamily apartment. Okay. So it always bothered me that only the rich people, at least it felt from my prism when I was really young, had the opportunity to invest with the Warren Buffetts like. And today, my mission is to work on financial literacy for my community. And secondly, to give people an olive branch and an opportunity to invest side by side.
That's right.
Even if it's $2,000. It never made any sense to me that only rich people get to invest in assets. How about the poor people? Okay, that was me. That's my mom.
That's right.
So that's one. And if you don't have the money, John, what I'll do is, as an example, and I did this with one of our team members, they didn't have the money. It took $50,000. I fronted the 50 for them. That 50 became 500,000. They paid back my 50 with an 8% coupon, and then they kept about $400,000 profit, and they put down zero.
Yeah.
So now the next investment, they're putting down 200,000 and have 200 in the bank.
Yeah.
And that brings a lot of joy to me as a leader of my company.